So today I wanted to do a little bit of a rambly video. I'm going to be talking about screenwriting, so if you don't like screenwriting or you're not interested, skip to the next one. What I want to talk about is what I found to be the hardest part of screenwriting. A lot of people say getting started is the hardest part, but I disagree with that. I think anyone that has an idea or can come up with an idea and start putting words on a paper. The first draft is definitely the most daunting hurdle, especially if you've never written a screenplay before. But the trick to any first draft is just to do a vomit draft. Just anything that you can put out on a paper. The first thing that comes to your head, just put it on the paper. It doesn't matter if it's bad, it doesn't matter if it even makes sense. Just the fact that you're writing a scene and adding pages and dialogue, that's all that matters. And if you discipline yourself, keep vomiting up crappy pages, eventually you're gonna have a 125-page crappy screenplay. The second draft is probably the easiest. You read over your terrible first draft. You fix all the stupid stuff you wrote. You rewrite scenes now that you know the full scale of what's gonna happen. You move things around, you punch jokes up. You're basically fixing everything that's wrong with it. So then once you've fixed everything, you're basically done, right? You have a screenplay, and you have a good screenplay, and it works. It makes sense. There's witty dialogue, there's decent characters, there's a plot arc, and you have a good, solid screenplay. Then comes the third draft. And I think the hardest part about the third draft is how do you make a good screenplay great? And you can always tell the difference between a good movie and a great movie. A good movie, it's decent, it makes sense, it's entertaining, you get it. A great movie is one that profoundly sticks with you for a long time. It's the one that you think about long after you've seen it. It's the one that changes your perspective on things. It's the one that you run and tell all your friends about. It's the one that really has an effect on people. And the difference between a good screenplay and a great screenplay, it's not that big. It's that last 10%. It's taking your already developed plot and themes and characters and just giving them that little tiny extra edge to really make your story impactful. And I've been really trying to rack my brain to figure out what that extra 10% is. What can I add to the screenplay that really sticks with people, that really resonates? Now I got a plane. And this video doesn't really have any answers on how to fix that, but I think just talking about it and understanding the goal that I want to reach can maybe help overcome some boundaries. And I guess it's also me kind of asking for help. What movies really stick with you, and why do they stick with you? And how do you think they went from a good, solid movie to one that had a really powerful effect on you? I guess it just takes more practice.